and Jubal's second date update.
You know how the old saying goes, don't dip your wiener in the company pen holders.
Nope. Nobody puts wiener in that saying.
Don't give your wiener to a coworker.
No, it's don't dip your pen in the company
In the
ink.
company...
Wiener.
Oh, ink. That's weird. I don't know.
I'm the weird one.
Am I saying it wrong? I don't know. Anyway, Julian is on the phone today for a second date update. His email said that he met the girl who he wants to call today at work. So I'm guessing it's a coworker or something. Julian, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. So you're trying to dip your wiener in the pen ink,
Oh, right, enough.
right?
No.
Is that what this is about?
No, it's not at all.
Okay.
Thank God,
Tell us a little
Julian.
bit about the girl that you want to call today. She's a coworker?
Well, she's not a coworker. She came in purchasing supplies at the office that I work at. So I guess she's kind of a client coworker.
Nice.
Okay.
Seal the deal there.
Customer. So did you ask her out while she came in to deal with, like...
Well, no, because I think that's unprofessional. Basically what happened is she came in and she was working with me, or I was working for her, however you want to say it. I didn't want to cross the line, I guess. And then she ended up coming back because she hadn't got her parking ticket validated in the lot.
And then you validated it with your wiener.
Oh, my God. Enough with
Am
the
I
wiener.
right? Or am I right?
No. I validated it and then had a nice conversation with her when I walked her out to the lot.
Okay, well, where's the wiener come into this thing? I haven't heard
Yeah.
anything about a wiener yet.
No, there was no wiener involved in the validation. Anyways, I asked her if she would like to get dinner on Friday night, and she said she would, and I got her number, and I called her, and we went to dinner.
What's her name, by the way?
Christina.
Christina, and how was dinner with Christina?
Dinner was good. I mean, I feel like we had a lot of chemistry, and I like veal, and not everybody likes veal. And she wanted the veal, too. So we ended up ordering the same thing, which I thought was kind of a cool thing. And dinner went good.
You guys both ordered veal. In other words, you're both fans of slaughtering baby calves. I like that about both of you.
Little lamb.
Seems nice.
That's not what I think about when I'm eating veal. I
Oh.
like the way veal tastes. I'm not worrying about the process.
Oh, that's why I like it.
That's all you think
I
about?
picture the whole thing go on while I'm eating
Not
veal.
why I like it. Not why I like it at all. Actually, you're making me like it a lot less by giving me that story.
So if dinner went well and everything else, why do you think she's not calling you back?
You know, I don't know. I mean, there were a couple things now I'm trying to run the night through my head. And like, did I do something wrong? Did I have, my fly open or my food in my face or how I ate?
There's the fly open.
There's the wiener.
The wiener. I knew it.
It all
I could
comes
tell
back
just
to the
talking
wiener.
to you that you're a wiener guy. I knew it.
Yeah, you're right. How did you figured me out? Oh, my God. But realistically, the only things that I think that could have possibly not gone well, I did have to take a work call, which I don't like to have to take work calls if I'm on a date, but I was expecting a client to call, so I had to walk away.
Did you tell her at the beginning of the night that was going to happen?
I did not tell her that I was expecting a call, but when I got back, I said, hey, this was an important job call. I had to take it.
Well,
And
did you leave her stranded by herself for like a half an hour while you were on some conference call or something?
Well, no, I stayed at the table for a minute and then walked away, but it was no more than 15 minutes long. I mean, and she had an appetizer and some wine, so...
Okay,
still
so
a
it wasn't.
long
I have a
time.
hard time thinking that would be the reason not to call you back if you're like, hey, sorry, it's an important work call.
Yeah, me too. And then the only other thing, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to say the restaurant, but veal is a particular type of food. And if you like veal, you like veal. But I thought that it was okay. And I kind of was like, oh, how's your veal? And she's like, oh, it's great, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, she's asked me. And I was like, it's all right. It's okay. And maybe, I don't know, maybe she thought I was being hypercritical or a snob about the food, but I wasn't. I was just giving my honest opinion.
Honestly, I think both would be a red flag for me. Like, obviously, if a guy's taking a call in the middle of a Friday night date, he's going to be putting work in front of me our entire relationship.
Wow.
I
That's
mean,
how girls think.
I'm
huh?
just saying, like...
Wait. But first off, you have to understand, she's in the same business. She knows that I'm in sales.
Yeah, but she wasn't taking a call during the dinner.
Because she's a buyer. She's not a seller.
She's not as important as I am.
I see. My bad.
So how did-
Oh,
No,
right.
she understands that sales, there are other time zones, there's other people that are working at different hours, where when you're buying, you're not as I don't want to say in demand, but sometimes you have to answer the phone when you're selling, because if you don't, you lose out on sale, then you lose out on money, and then you can't afford the dinner.
I think a red flag would be taking your wiener out at the dinner table, like you said you did earlier.
Okay, for the record, I didn't take out my wiener for any portion of the date, not during dinner or after anything.
All right. So when we call her and ask why she's not calling you back.
She's not going to say that, I'm
Okay.
sure.
All right. How did everything end with her?
I kind of went in for a kiss, and I kind of got more of a handshake, hug kind of thing. But it was a first date, so...
Was it awkward?
I don't think it was awkward. It was. It wasn't like I was like an inch from her lips and she, stuck her hand to me. It was, I was kind of coming in kind of to like hug, kiss, and she kind of put her hand up a little bit. So it was, that's all.
So she shut you down.
No, it wasn't a shutdown. It was just.
That wasn't a shutdown? Sure sounds like a shutdown to me if you go for a kiss and you get a handshake.
Hand to the face.
Have you heard anything from her since your date?
No, I called her once and I've texted her 3 times.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, great, thanks.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Julian is on the phone with us, and today he wants to call a girl named Christina. And Julian claims that he wasn't shut down at the end of the date when he went in for a kiss and she shook his hand instead. He still says that wasn't him getting shut down. But in my definition of me getting shut down, that is probably the best way to describe it.
Listen, I didn't get shut down. I went in for a kiss. It was a professional date. It was a work thing, so it wasn't appropriate. I understand, but I didn't get shut down.
Either way,
Yeah,
I think you got shut down.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to get her on the phone and see why she's not calling you back. Here we go. Dial the phone number right now.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Christina, please?
Yeah, this is she.
Christina, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show?
Okay. Why are you calling me? What is this?
I'm calling you because one of our listeners asked if I could get you on the phone to ask you a few questions.
Okay, that's really weird.
It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. So you recently went out on a date with a dude named Julian.
Okay.
And Julian emailed us and said that you haven't been responding to any of his text messages or phone calls. So he thought maybe we could get you on the phone and find out why you're not calling Julian back.
All right.
He told us how you met. You're like a client where he works, and he asked you out, and he said you guys went out to dinner and had a pretty fun time.
That's what he told you.
Yes.
Good time?
So you didn't have a good time.
I wouldn't call it that, no.
Okay, what was wrong with it then? Because according to him, everything was great. He thought maybe he seemed like a food snob to you because he disagreed with you on the veal that you guys ordered.
Yeah, he definitely has a very refined palate. That's one way to put it.
Okay.
He
also said that he took a phone call in the middle of the date.
Yeah, he did. It was a little rude.
Okay. Yeah, I could see how that would upset you.
I mean, that wasn't even the worst part of the date.
What was the worst part then?
I mean, he's a very smooth sales guy, but he's kind of got this seething anger underneath all of it.
Did you say seething? He was seething anger underneath his charismatic salesman personality?
I mean, yeah, that's literally the best adjective I can pick to describe it, seething anger.
What happened? Because when he described the date to us, he didn't say anything about anger or being
I mean,
pissed off.
He's
Right?
a very, very picky person and a very shallow person and quite rude, actually.
What did he do?
I mean, for example, he was super picky about the wine. I ordered red wine, and it was brought to me, I guess, in a white wine glass, and he got extremely upset, and he turned it away and made them bring it back.
Is he one of those a-holes at the restaurant that, like, acts like he owns the place when he's somewhere and that nothing's good enough for him?
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly. Like, he went to the bathroom, and when he came back, he was in this huge huff, and he said, there's no more f***ing paper towels in the bathroom. This is a fancy restaurant and an establishment, and people should be refilling these paper towels. And he was going on and on about this tiny insignificant thing that.
How dare they?
Oh my gosh.
It is
I
annoying
know.
when they don't have paper towels. I will say that, but I don't know if I'd ever get that pissed off about it.
It's not angry. It's annoying.
It happens.
Yeah.
The absolute worst part of the entire night, that paper towel thing wasn't even it. I mean, he completely dressed down the waiter and just disrespected him when we were leaving. And as he's leaving, he says, I paid $40 for a piece of veal I wouldn't feed to my dead grandmother. He goes on and he says, oh, you're lucky I don't come back and burn this place down to the ground. And I was like...
Did I hear you correctly? He threatened to burn the place down?
He did. He threatened to burn it to the ground.
He said that to the waiter?
I'm 100% serious. That was the comment of the night.
I've complained to restaurants before, but I've never threatened to burn them down.
Kill everyone
Yeah,
here.
I will destroy this place.
Did he realize what he was saying, or did he act like this is just normal banter at a restaurant?
No, he knew exactly what he was saying. When we were leaving the restaurant, he turned to me and then his attitude completely changed and he made it sound like I had been suffering and I was the victim and that everything was absolutely horrible. And, it was things I didn't really care. It was so insignificant.
In his mind, he must have been standing up for you.
Yeah, I really want him to stand up for me and burn down the restaurant we were eating at.
Some girls would be thankful for that. Some girls would be like, what a man.
Chivalry is
Yes,
dead.
he's a true gentleman. He threatened to burn down a restaurant in my honor.
I know, it was really ridiculous. So, I said goodnight and I'm going to leave it at that.
That's understandable,
Yeah,
I guess.
I'd want to get out of there
Yeah.
as soon as possible.
Threats of arson on a first date usually aren't a good thing.
I don't want to talk to that ass ever again.
Well, that's a shame because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Hey, Christina, I wasn't angry. I was standing up for you. I was standing up for having good service at a restaurant. I mean, I work hard for my money. And you know what? The service sucked and the food sucked and there was no paper towels. What kind of place doesn't have paper towels? You have to wash your hands to go eat and they don't want you to dry your hands. I mean, right? I'm not going to not wash my hands. If I looked, I saw there was no paper towels, and now I'm like, I'm going to wipe it on my pants, and I'm going to walk out. It's going to look like my pants are wet. So I couldn't even impress you with that. I was like, I wasn't angry. I was being chivalry. I mean, I was defending you.
You threatened to burn the place down. I mean, how is that chivalrous? That's just threatening.
Okay. I think I shouldn't have said that. That was me getting frustrated because I was like, okay, the paper towels is one thing. The wine was another thing. The appetizer is another thing. The veal was another thing. I got so frustrated.
You gotta stop talking. I've heard this already. I heard it at the restaurant. I'm hearing it again. You're just repeating yourself. If you keep focusing on little insignificant things and being a rude ass to everybody, I don't know how women can stand to go on a date with you. It's no wonder you've been divorced twice.
Ooh.
What?
Whoa, wait. You just brought up my two divorces, my ex-wives. I shared that with you. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's rude. That's mean.
But that's an example. It's 2 strikes, and so this woman clearly couldn't deal with all of your crap, and neither can I.
My crap, because I want good customer service, because I'm at a restaurant and I want good customer
You can
service.
be a decent human being and be respectful about it.
You weren't respectful. You just brought up my ex-wife.
This isn't about you. This is about people in the service industry. You don't have to threaten people.
You know what? I'm in the sales industry. You know what? I take care of customers. They need to take care of customers. You should know this.
God.
I mean, we're in this industry.
Look, I don't even know what to say. I've stated my case. I don't know.
In the service industry, sometimes you have to put your foot down to get some respect. So I was doing that with the waiter and the restaurant. And you know what? I think you need to show me a little respect because you know what? I was defending you.
I think so, too. That's why I'd like to ask Christina, would you like to go on a second date with Julian?
Holy crap.
We will
hell
pay
no.
for it.
Hell no. No, I don't.
You answered so quickly there.
Yeah,
Not if
that's
he's
so
going to
weird.
talk to me like that. No way.
Julian,
Are
you're
you sure? I mean, I could
crazy.
find you guys a great restaurant that Julian could burn down.
I'm going to pass on that.
You know what? If you want to settle for mediocre service, then you know what? Go date some schlep who will take you to the drive-thru. I want to go to a 4-star restaurant where they treat you like a customer. We're right. We are supposed to get this stuff. Come on. I mean, really. Think
You know
about
what? You know what? You've pushed the envelope so far. I was fine just not going another date with you, but you know what? I really don't want to do business with someone who has ethics like you.
Oh, now you're taking personal and you're putting it in business, really?
I'm going to tell the people I work with, my company will not be doing business with your company anymore.
Are you kidding me? Based on a date?
You know, it wasn't a date. It was your f***ing attitude that did it. I'm done with this conversation. Goodbye.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Julian,
Whoa, what just happened?
you didn't get a second date, and I think you might be losing your job soon, too, over this.
Because I want customer service?
Well, I think it's because you threatened to burn the place
people.
down.
Yeah, you're a total douchebag about it.
I apologize for the burning the place down. I mean, that was, it was one bad thing after another, and it pushed me beyond. But I mean, the rest of the stuff was all customer service. No paper towels, slow service, bad food, wrong glasses.
We know the list, man.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I like how his whole attitude changed when she said she didn't want to do business with him anymore. We're talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Stu Julian wanted to call Christina. They actually work together. Their companies do. And he went out with Christina. She said she wasn't calling him back because he got a little aggressive the whole night. He was very picky about the wine, angry that they were out of paper towels in the bathroom, which I support him for completely. He even screamed at a waiter because he said he paid $40 for veal that he wouldn't feed to his dead grandma.
Oh, gosh, that says a lot because I feed a lot of veal to my dead
I know.
grandma.
And the thing about dead grandmas, they don't complain very much.
No,
they just kind of eat the
I
veal.
know.
That says a lot.
God.
Anyway, he also threatened to come back to the restaurant and burn it to the ground. He was so mad.
He sounds like a really reasonable guy, you guys.
I mean,
Real
yeah.
level-headed.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to date this guy?
Yes, there's no red flags there. What's her problem?
He claimed that his behavior was just defending Christina, saying that she deserved a good 4-star meal. He was going to burn the place down in her honor,
Wow,
I guess.
what a prince.
I mean,
Anyway.
there's romance written right there. I think there's a movie that goes like that.
Said no to a second date. And she also said that her company won't do business with him anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
I
looks
guess-
like that's a company that's about to get burned to the ground. So hopefully they have some
So messed up.
insurance. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, just email the show. We will call the person who didn't call you back. Some people say it's never a good thing to mix business with pleasure, right?
Yeah. All people?
Well, most people, okay.
Okay.
Today we're going to do a second date update with a guy named Chase, who is a photographer. His email says that he likes to go to the mall and approach girls. And ask if they want to model for him. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds creepy, but I know guys that do this.
And I know girls that actually do this, too.
And I know girls that will agree to this and be like, oh, yeah, I met this guy today, wants to take my picture. Now, Chase, are you a legit photographer, or is this just a hobby of yours?
No. I'm a photographer. This is what I want to do.
Okay.
Like a photographer on Instagram or a paid one?
I make money. And yeah, of course, you know, you got to use Instagram once in a while to like get your work out there.
Right. Okay. So
Okay,
you
fair.
make money doing this, and your email said that you met this girl who you want us to call at the mall.
Exactly. I met her. She's just this hot broad. She's sexy, you know. And the way her ass looked in them yoga pants, I couldn't do it good.
All right.
Nice.
Everybody has the certain things they like, you know?
I just had to approach her, you know.
How did you approach her? By saying, hey, you hot broad in Lululemons, come over here?
You want to model for me?
No, I walked up to her and I was like, look, you're beautiful, and I think you could be a model. I'm a photographer. Do you want to shoot some photos? I got my camera with me. She was like hesitant or whatever, but a few moments later, I'm taking photos of her in front of my car.
For your car, okay. That sounds crazy, but I know people personally, Jose does too, that this happens to. Girls want to model, and some guys aren't actually photographers. Ladies, if this ever happens to you, make sure you check it out. Make sure they are real photographers.
Just
Some
a big
girls-
camera.
Yeah.
Some girls are just so tired of taking selfies that the first offer for someone else to take the photo, they're
So
in.
do you do this a lot, Chase? Do you go out to the mall and then ask women to come take photos by your car?
I do. It's just it's like a good location to scout for talent, you know?
Okay.
Talent.
There's a lot of good potential models. Or they don't even know like how hot they are, how capable they are. So I just try to make them some money. That's all.
Oh, it's so nice of you, Chase, out of the goodness of your heart, trying to help these ladies.
Take it seriously. It's my job. I'm not some dirtbag trying to take photos of girls, and they're not from my personal collection.
Okay, good.
I'm trying to make some serious money.
Do you have a nice car? I'm hoping that you do.
It's a beater.
No. We took photos from my Ford Mustang. It's a nice ride. It looks good. Magazines love that stuff.
Now, when you took pictures with Claire and everything else, how did you hit on her and ask her out?
Mm-hmm.
After we were done, I was like, look, I think you're gorgeous. I would like to hang out with you sometime in the future, possibly a dinner or maybe some lunch or some coffee or something. I mean, she gave me her number, but all of a sudden, just complete silence, dead air. I'm not getting anything from her. So I'm trying to find out what's going on because I thought we kind of hit it off.
So you never actually went out on a full date with her. You just took her pictures
Photo shoot date.
outside of your car.
A photographer taking photos of a model, that's a very intimate experience.
Yeah, you just said you did
I
it.
thought we connected over that.
Yeah, you just said you've done it with tons and tons of girls.
Yeah.
Very intimate. Nice.
So she's just not calling you back to go out is all, like officially go out on a date.
Yeah. She's smoking high. I want to know what's going on. I want to at least, if it's a no, I want to get a no. But don't leave me like this,
How many times have you tried to call her?
Close to 12.
Close to 12.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
a little excessive, man.
I was going to ask if you did anything creepy
Yeah.
on the date, but it sounds like you did something kind of creepy after.
I mean, I called her a few times. I left some voicemails. What's the big deal?
I don't know. Well, 12 times is kind of a lot.
Look, I'm from the East Coast. That's how we do it, right? You call a girl. You show you're persistent. Look, if it's a no, it's a no. I just want to get an answer.
Lydia always says the dudes from Seattle
It's
are too
true.
soft, so.
You're confident and you go after what you want.
Exactly.
So we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks.
All right, hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Chase,
Yeah.
you ever photograph male models
Yeah.
on your car? I'm just curious. I'm looking for work. And
No, I don't do that.
if you're just tuning into the second date update, Chase is on the phone with us. He wants us to call a girl named Claire. Now, Chase is a photographer. He went up to Claire in the mall, said, I think you're hot. I want to take some pictures of you. Come outside to my car, and I'll take some pictures.
Oh,
and
man.
Claire took him up on the offer, but he also asked her out at the end of it, and she's not calling him back. Texting at 78592. A lot of guys going like, I know what I'm going to do when I go to the mall now. And look, it sounds crazy, but it works. I know so many girls that have been like, I've got a modeling shoot today with just somebody like random that asked them to take pictures. But Chase is a legit photographer, right?
Of course.
Okay. I just want to stress that so
Yeah.
people aren't calling you a creep because,
I'll send you some photos. It's classy stuff. Classy stuff. I'm gonna send you some of Claire's photos. You're gonna see how classy it really is.
All right.
Oh, man.
Perfect.
You're gonna disappear for a couple hours. And
Jubal
come
at
back.
moving925.com.
Oh, God.
All right, here we go. We're going to call her, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Claire, please?
this is Claire.
Hi, Claire. How are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from the Brooke and Jubal modeling agency. I've recently seen some pictures of you and thought I'd call you up and speak to you some more about them, possibly doing some work for us.
I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
This is actually Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. How are you?
I thought you just said you were calling me from a modeling agency.
No. I'm calling you from a radio station. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. How are you?
Why are you calling me from a radio show?
Well, I'm calling you because you recently had an encounter with one of our listeners. I guess I'd call it an encounter.
Yeah.
And they like you a lot and want to go out with you, but you're not calling them back. So they emailed to ask us to give you a call and find out if they did something wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. And the guy that you met, his name was Chase, and he's a photographer.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely not interested.
Whoa.
Came back to her quickly right there.
Yeah. Do you mind telling us why you're not interested in Chase?
I'm not interested.
We talked to Chase, and he said he just came up to the mall and asked to take your picture. Do you do modeling? Are you a model, or was this like a first time that this has ever happened?
Well, it's a path that I'm interested in pursuing.
Okay. And so you don't like Chase? What was the issue?
At first, he was nice, he was charming, he was really persistent. I don't know, it seemed like a good opportunity, so, I decided to take it. Not a lot of guys will come up to you and just tell you that you're beautiful.
Yeah, and then they'll ask to take your picture just right after that.
It wasn't like that.
Okay.
I'm a little confused because you weren't creeped out, right, by him approaching you in the mall, offering to take your photo, taking you out to the parking lot. What part did creep you out?
Well, at first I thought maybe it's a good opportunity, and so I went along with it, and we were taking some pictures, and he went to his trunk, and he was like, I know what can make this shoot so much hotter, like 100 times hotter.
Oh, no.
Never follow a man to a trunk.
Yeah.
Ever.
And he goes to his trunk, and he pulls out a suitcase, and he opens the suitcase, and there's like a dozen bikinis in there.
Oh.
And he wanted me to put on a bikini, and he pulls it out, and he's like, yo, Claire, you got to put this on. You're going to look so bomb in this. You're going to look so bomb.
That's a really good Chase impersonation.
Yeah.
And at that point, I was just like, super creeped out.
And that's the point where you ended the photo shoot and said you had to go. Like, he thought that you guys hit it off and you wanted to go out with him and the photo shoot went great.
Well, I didn't really know. I kept saying I didn't feel comfortable because I didn't want to. I wasn't about to put on a bikini in a parking lot for this guy.
Yeah, in the middle of a mall parking lot, throwing on a bikini and getting on top of his car. It's understandable.
And it's Seattle where it's tops out at 50 degrees.
Hey, Chase.
Yeah.
Claire, Chase is actually
on
the phone.
Yes. Why did you do that? Oh my gosh.
Claire, this is work. We're doing work. We're working together. This is how people work in this business.
I don't know you. We're not working together. I met you for 5 minutes. We're not working together. What are you talking about?
Look, I thought we had a good working relationship. Okay, that's where it started. All right, you gotta take the chances that these other girls aren't willing to take.
Claire, maybe he's right. Maybe you're not ready to be a model.
The reason the other girls aren't willing to take them.
Yeah, good job, Claire. Stand up for yourself.
This is what it takes. Okay, this is for us. This is gonna benefit both of us.
There's no us.
We're gonna make you the money.
Don't use us with me.
Oh man.
I'm trying to help you. I don't know how you don't even see
help
that.
me. You tried to get me in a bikini, and then you called me a zillion times. You're a creep.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Chase you did call her a bunch.
Look, Clear Bear.
Clear Bear?
Say that?
No,
I thought. Look, we just connected. All right, it felt really good.
In your mind, we connected. In my mind, you're a creep.
I'm a creep just because I want to take some amazing photos of you and get you some work. I have contacts. I got contacts
you have contacts
everywhere.
You have contacts? That's why you're calling me 12 times? You have contacts?
Chase, if you're honest with yourself, are you really doing this for professional reasons and not to get close to Claire? And
there's some models that I have a stronger connection with than others, and we have better relationships, better working relationships. So what's wrong with me trying to pursue something maybe a little bit more serious if we see that we can both make each other money for a long, long time? I don't see that there's anything wrong with this. I don't call me a creep. You're a creep, all right? You want to be poor?
Hey, Chase?
If you're a photographer, then why do you have to find random strangers at the mall?
Oh my God.
What? She just wants to be some bum and doesn't want to be successful? Well, then you don't get to be on the Chase train, all right? I'm chasing the dream.
Oh my God. You need a reality check, Chase.
Claire, I think maybe you need a better work ethic and be willing to put on a bikini if you really want to make it in the modeling world.
No, he sounds like he wants to be her pimp, not her boyfriend. Hey, I make money, you make money, we make money off each other. Yeah.
You guys both don't know what you're talking about. Lydia, I don't think you could be a model either.
Yeah. I I couldn't.
man.
I'm allergic to bikinis.
There's lots of guys in the text poll.
Yeah, they're going to be angry at you, Chase. Claire, would you like to go out on a second date with Chase? Or even a first date?
Are you going to ask?
We will pay for it, yeah. I still want to ask.
That's funny.
Okay, so I'm taking that as a no. Chase, you got your answer, man. That's what you did wrong, was trying to pressure her to get into a bikini.
Look, just some girls aren't meant for this business. That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
What business is that? What business is it that you actually work in?
When I'm in Central Pay doing photo shoots for
Have you been to
Victoria's Secret
Central
models, then you're gonna come running back to me.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Claire,
I'm sorry, I forget your name already. So
looks like Claire missed her shot to go to Ibiza. But whatever. Well, thanks, you guys, for your time. And Claire, I just want to let you know you'll never work in this town again.
Ruined.
We're going to Vegas. Vegas! Vegas, baby! Vegas!
Wait till I get my money right.
If you thought Chase was a creep
Yeah.
from the second date update, wait till you come to Vegas with us for my birthday party starting Monday on the 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, and 9, 10, giving away trips to come party with the entire radio station in Las Vegas for my birthday.
Jubal and
Don't forget that.
especially Jose promised to take or offer to take pictures of you in bikinis
Yeah,
if you want.
absolutely.
They will take creepy to the next level.
Yes, we
Whether you
will.
like it or not.
Yeah, the second date update that you just heard, Chase is very creepy.
Yeah, definition.
There's text in at 78592. Please send a notice out to the state of Washington. Beware of a cameraman named Chase.
Yeah. The sad thing is that it works for him.
Yeah,
To
it does.
somewhat certain degree.
And
Ladies, have a little self-esteem. It's okay.
A lot of people are texting in at 78592 like, I can't believe that Lay would actually do that. But there's so many girls that will just trust any guy with a camera who goes, hey,
Oh, yeah.
I'm a photographer. They're like, okay.
It's not a camera, ladies. It's an iPhone 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Take selfies if you have to.
Seriously.
But if you're looking for work and you want a model, I do have Chase's contact info. Hit me up at the station.
It's on
Give me
a
that.
handwritten piece of paper, not a business card.
Actually, I already took the phone number.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Johnny Knox. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Dating can be very expensive. That's why you shouldn't do it.
No,
But
that's not true.
If you have to date, you should find a way to do it spending as little money as possible. And that's what Joseph did, who's on the phone for a second date update today. His email said that he found some awesome cheap date ideas because he didn't want to spend a bunch of cash on a first date.
That's great.
And it sounds like it worked okay, except he's not getting a call back. What's up, Joseph? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right.
Pretty good. So you came up with a bunch of cheap date ideas?
Yeah, I'm kind of between jobs right now, so I'm just trying to save up money, because bills still happen.
I think that's fantastic. You don't need a lot of money to woo a woman at all.
Well, I mean, I think it helps, but I got to keep the job first.
I mean, it's never a bad thing necessarily. What's the name of the girl that you want to call today?
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Okay.
And where'd you meet her?
Well, I didn't delete my dating app just because I'm not working, and so she sent me a message, and she was really pretty, and I liked the way her hair framed her face, so I took a chance. And
Oh, well, look
So you
at
like the way the hair framed her face.
yeah, it really makes her eyes pop. She's got these pretty blue eyes.
I just never heard that
You
before.
are so cute. Or a hairstylist. I'm not sure which.
Yeah.
Nothing against hairstylists, but I'm not that.
Okay.
But you noticed that her hair framed her face nicely.
hair framing, girl.
Was that your opening line?
I'd go for it, man.
Well, I'm sure I brought that up, yeah.
I think it's fantastic. So, I mean, what was your cheap date idea?
Well, I Googled, free and cheap dates, and as I read the things that came up, I decided to combine a few of them to make, one cool date.
Okay.
Oh.
So I invited her to, walk around this neighborhood, right? But not, some place that has a bunch of shops and places she might want to go and spend money, but, houses, pretty houses and stuff.
Wait, you like a residential neighborhood?
Totally, rich people's yards and in their houses.
Okay.
So you
like doing Christmas
you walked
lights
around
without the
basically
lights.
casing rich people's homes in case you ever wanted to rob them later.
Yeah, we would try car door handles, see if they were open, and see what was inside. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, why not?
I'm kidding. We didn't do that.
Did she seem to enjoy that?
I thought she was having a great time. She was smiling a lot and laughing at it, but I could feel like she was holding back her laughter because she didn't want to be too
excited. I don't know, but we had a really good time.
Wait. So the date was walking around rich people's houses?
No, that was just the first part.
Okay.
Because it just so happened that at the end of the neighborhood walk, we came upon this park where there was a free concert.
Nice.
And so we listened to these old ladies were saying, I mean, they were probably professionals at some point, but they weren't like famous or anything.
You watched old people sing in a park.
Yeah, and it was mostly old people around or like families with some kids, and it was pretty cool.
Okay.
And like nothing was by accident. You know, I planned all of this. I knew exactly when to start walking through the neighborhood and when we would finish so that the concert would be starting up. And I obviously acted like I didn't know. But I knew.
Oh, wow. A concert?
Seems like
Who
a
knew?
cheap free date is a lot more effort and planning than one where you just spend money and go out to eat.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a work of art, just a free work of art.
It sounds like a lovely date.
I thought so.
Did you guys do anything else, or was that the whole date?
No. Well, then there was a farmer's market at the park.
Oh,
Awesome.
Like one of those pop-up ones?
It's famous for having free samples.
Nice.
Okay.
So we just made the tour of the farmer's market and got like a couple plates full of appetizers.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Free everything.
Never thought of that.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't have been a better free date. She couldn't have asked for more.
Sounds
All
like
right. Well, why do you think she's not calling you back then?
I don't know. This is what I think it is. She said something. I don't even remember what she said because but it was something that made me laugh. And I said, I love you.
What?
No.
Wait, hold up. I thought this whole time we were harping on the free date because that's why you thought she wasn't calling you back. Not that you dropped the
Oh
L-bomb.
my gosh.
But I didn't mean it like that. I was just like, it just like came out of me because I was enjoying her personality and her sense of humor.
Oh my
That-
God.
It's
What
like,
did you do? Were you backpedaling like crazy?
No, because it sort of like ended the conversation.
Oh no.
Yeah. Usually it does if you're on a first date and you tell somebody you love them. It's
Like,
usually a
she didn't
shock.
say anything about it, or she didn't like show any facial reaction, but we just kind of moved on.
Oh my
I
God.
wanted to say something, but I didn't want to. Also, didn't like I want to offend her, like make her feel bad, like. Oh, just kidding. I actually don't have affection for you because I did, but it was I wouldn't have said I love you.
Oh,
Okay.
that is
Probably
obvious.
it.
Like, what else could it be? That has to be it, right?
I would hope not, but that's all I can think of.
Did you ever recover from it, or how'd everything end?
The rest of the day was okay. It was great up until that point. There was effort made after that, clearly, but it wasn't the same.
Right.
Okay, and you haven't heard from her since your date?
We've texted a little bit, but it looks like it's not going anywhere.
And you haven't brought up the I love you moment at all.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
Tell her again and just tell her that you meant it.
Yeah, double down.
All right, well, we'll play a
Maybe
song,
later.
come back, and then call her and see if the fact that you said I love you on your first date is the reason you're not getting a call back.
All right, thank you.
All right, we'll get your second date update right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Joseph is on the phone, and Joseph opened up his heart on his first date. Told his date that he loves her, and it was just followed by silence. It's the most hurt Joseph has ever felt in his life. And can he recover and get a second date? We're about to find out. Joe, you doing all right?
Can I just clarify, maybe I wasn't clear before, that I did not mean to say I love her.
Yeah,
Well,
we got it. We got it.
That's
Don't
how
worry.
love works sometimes, and
Yeah.
love's a cold thing, you know?
No. I meant to say, like, you have a great sense of humor. And what came out was, I love you.
Yeah. Joseph accidentally did say, I love you. Maybe not like I painted the picture earlier, but he did let that out, and he thinks that's why he's not getting a call back. So we're about to call Stephanie, the girl he went on a date with, and find out if that was what did him in.
I do think where you went wrong isn't the accidental I love you. It's the never backtracking from it. Because you tried to just skip over it and move on, and you've never brought it up.
I was worried of putting my foot in my mouth further and digging a deeper hole.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think now we have to tell her, like, that's not what you meant, right?
I think so, yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure it out. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Stephanie, please?
This is Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Stephanie.
What's up? How are you?
What is Brooke and Jubal?
It's a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm calling you today because we have a listener who sent us an email asking if we could get you on the phone.
What?
Yep. His name is Joseph. And Joseph.
No.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
His name's Joseph, and you guys went on a date a little while ago.
Yes.
Yeah. So Joseph emailed us because he says that it's obvious after your date that you don't want to see him again.
Yeah. It's all true.
Oh my God. Did you like Joseph?
I mean, made me feel really pretty. Went to a little farmer's market, which was cute. But then, pretty much out of nowhere, he was like, "I love you."
Yeah, he told us that. That sounds like it was a super awkward moment.
Yeah, I don't know. Just the rest of the date was really tense, awkward.
Was it because you love him too?
No. Oh my God, no.
He said he meant it you've been in that moment where you're like laughing. You're like, oh my God, I love you. Like, you're so funny. Yeah. Like, that's how he meant it.
Like, I love you, man.
At the time, I didn't really. He was so upset. Like, he honestly started muttering to himself. And it was so sad. I don't know.
Wait, after he said I love you, he started talking to himself?
He was just like, come on, Joseph. I don't know. It was fine. But then the next day, he texted me and he said that the date was really nice, which was great. And then, he told me that he brought up that he was between jobs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he said he told you that actually while you guys were out.
Yeah, and I didn't really mind because I know this stuff happens, but he told me that things got really tough. And then he texted me asking if he could move in.
What?
Move in? Whoa, wait a minute.
So he told us that he said I love you on accident, but he asked you to move in and he was serious about that?
100%. I think he thought we had some sort of special connection.
Oh my gosh.
I think he was tired of couch surfing, and this was it.
He did not tell us any of this.
Yeah.
Great. But you can understand why I wouldn't want to go out with him, right?
Did you even respond to him after he asked to move in?
No.
Oh, I wouldn't either. That's crazy.
Here we are.
So, yeah, I was guessing you said no since we're calling you for a second date update.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a bad person. I just don't need another roommate.
No.
Oh my God. And I don't even believe him when he said that he was joking when I said I love you. Now I think that he was really serious.
I don't know, he loved my hair, and it was just a little creepy. Now that I think about it, it was just so into me.
Did he give you a reason why he wanted to move in?
Well, yeah, he was telling me about how he's in between jobs and he's having a really hard time finding another one. But it's if he's already been unemployed for so many months, how long will he need to live with me?
Well, we can find it out right now because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What do you mean?
I mean, he's listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you, maybe about moving in again. I don't know.
Well, I'm not going to say anything different.
Okay. But he is here. I think he's still listening. Joseph, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Joseph!
You didn't tell us that you asked her to move in.
Yeah, that's it.
I did not.
Why would you do that?
I texted her, how's she doing? And she was like, oh, fine, how are you? And I said, oh, looking, kind of need a place to stay for a few days.
So you asked her to...
Doesn't mean I'm moving in. And she wasn't the only person who got that text.
What?
I mean, you asked me to move in. It kind of sounds like you want to move in with me.
I mean, I guess I see how you could jump to that conclusion, but maybe you should have sought clarification before you did.
Dude, our date even wasn't that good. I don't know. It's you could have... Don't ask a girl to move in after one date.
Stop saying I asked to move in. I didn't.
Wait, and
you
then
sound
you
upset, Joseph.
Yeah, and you just blamed her. Well, you should have asked for clarification. I think you're the one in the wrong here, Joseph.
Whatever. Look, the point is I didn't want to move in with her, and I found a place to stay with somebody else that I used to date, and I slept on the couch, and we didn't have sex. And
why are you
Thanks for
throwing
explaining
that
all
out
that.
there? No need to say that. I mean, you guys went on one bad date.
Yeah, why are you talking about other girlfriends right now?
I mean, I just don't understand why you're making such a big deal about just putting feelers out to see if maybe I could crash there for a few days.
Maybe because you'd gone on one date with her and it didn't even go that well. I don't know.
What do you mean it didn't go well? It went great. She said she had a good time. I had a really good time. Everybody had a good time. So I don't understand.
Yeah, so why wouldn't you be living in together?
Yeah, Joseph, you already told me that you loved me, and then the next day you asked to move in. It's just too weird for me. I'm sorry.
But it's just 2 times when I meant one thing and you took it as meaning something else.
What did you mean if you didn't mean I love you?
I meant like, I love you. Like, I love the way you just told that joke that was funny and matched my sense of humor.
And then you were quiet for like half an hour after that.
I got nervous. I knew I had said something wrong. I knew that I confused, and then I was okay, I don't know.
Wait, Joseph, are you even going out with people to, like, date them, or are you just looking for random places to stay?
This was not that. I didn't date her just because I wanted someplace to stay. And yes, like, I've been in this situation before, so I have places that I can stay. Like, it's not a big deal. I'm just waiting for the right job so that it has the flexibility so I can do my music and whatever.
So you can do your music.
I don't know. Just the more I think about it, like, you put so much effort into that date, and then you said, I love you, and then you asked me to move in. It just doesn't seem like you care about me so much as you care about my couch and having a free place to crash.
All right. So I understand how you could, from all that, make that conclusion. And I just think that if you still want to consider that we could go out again, and it might not be a bad thing for you if I stayed with you. I cook, I clean, I'm a good person to have around, and I'm not dead weight.
Wait, you just told me you're staying with an ex-girlfriend. Are you seriously asking me to move in again?
First, she's not my ex-girlfriend. We just dated once, and then that's it.
Oh my God, you called her your girlfriend.
And I'm not asking to move in with you. I'm saying that it might be beneficial to you if I did for a little while.
Beneficial to you, Stephanie.
Oh my God.
What do you think, Stephanie? Would you like to go on a second date with Joseph? We will pay for it. New roommate. He does the dishes. Do you do laundry, Joseph?
Yeah, and I know how to separate everything.
I will say a good roommate is hard to come by, one that pulls their own weight.
What do you think, Stephanie? Will you go on a second date with Joseph? We'll pay for it.
No, I've got roommates. No, thank you.
Yeah, that is not shocking.
Don't go anymore, huh?
Oh.
Do your roommates want to go on a date?
I hope you're joking right now.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, I don't feel so.
Forget about it. It wasn't going to work anyway.
Yeah.
It's all right.
The spark wasn't there.
You got a couch to sleep on anyway. I'm sorry, Joseph. No second date for you. No place to crash.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure the person...
God loves me and God loves you too.
The person listening that's the most sad to this is the person he's living with currently. She thought he was finally going to leave.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
When we first saw this email about the second date update, I assumed it was Mason from Afternoons here at movie925.com. And I was just going to simply respond and go, they haven't got back to you because they already sealed the deal on your first date, so they're not going to call you back. Because
you jerk. That was low, Jubal.
Low blow to Mason.
Low or true? Yeah, exactly. This Mason actually happens to be a guy. Mason, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, Jubal?
I'm good. Now, you went on a date with a girl named Molly. Tell us about it.
So, basically, we're at the Seahawks-Green Bay crazy Monday night game.
That is the best first date ever.
I hope she put out.
Right? Exactly. I thought I had all my ducks in a row. I thought I was killing it.
Yeah.
But
as soon as that touchdown pass was thrown at the end, you're like, yes, thank God. I love you, Golden Tate. Okay. So what happened after
I thought I had it in the bag, but we start walking out, and she makes a beeline for her car. And I'm like, where are you going? So I call her. She doesn't return my calls. You know, I don't know what's going on.
Was she a Green Bay fan?
No, I mean, unless, she was secretly a Green Bay fan.
So what did she say to you when she beelined to her car?
She didn't say anything. It was kind of like, I don't know. Maybe I had a few too many. I don't even know. But it didn't make any sense. So that's why I need Jubal to take this one.
Are you an angry fan? Because when I go to games, I drop a lot of colorful language.
Especially if there's small kids around.
Oh, even more if there's small kids around. I need them to learn things.
It makes them more angry.
So are you one of those kind of fans? Do you get like that into it where she would have been like, whoa, this guy's a little bit too much?
No. You know, I'm a huge Seahawks fan, but, you know, I knew how to lay there, so it wasn't going to be crazy.
You are totally in the dark on this one.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what's going on.
Right. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to call her right after this and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I still think that Mason took Molly out on probably one of the best first dates ever.
Yeah.
By going to that Seahawks versus Green Bay game. Mason, you ready to call her and find out why at the end of the game she just split for her car and wouldn't even tell you why?
Yeah, I'm really ready. So, you know, the only regret I have is, I guess, not making out with her at the game.
Yeah, as soon as that touchdown pass was thrown, you should have just kissed her right then. All right, I'm going to call her right now.
Hello?
Molly, hey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5.
Hi.
We do a segment on our show called Second Date Update. I don't know if you've heard it or not. Somebody emailed us about you.
Okay. Who?
You don't know who it could possibly be?
I mean, there's more than one guy I haven't called back.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, maybe that's the answer right there. Okay, it's a guy named Mason. You guys went to the Seahawks game. He said that you just, took off for your car and didn't say anything to him.
I said goodbye.
You did? As you were running away?
I was walking fast.
Dude, that's like the most awesome first date ever. How could it have ended so badly?
You can have a good time on a date, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that person is the right fit for you.
Molly, let me ask you this then. If you didn't think that you guys connected like that, why just leave after the game and not, at least really stand there and say goodbye to him or blow him off or pretend like you're going to call him back or something?
Do I have to say? It's I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Well, he emailed us, so he's prepared to hear whatever it is that you have to say.
He didn't ask me, though.
Well, okay. Hey, Mason.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, wow.
Molly, Mason's on the phone. She's saying that you didn't ask her why, and she doesn't want to tell us. So why don't you go ahead and ask her?
All right. Why didn't you return my calls? I thought we had a great date.
Are you sure you want to hear publicly what I think?
Yeah, I got nothing to hide.
It's not that I don't find you attractive. I thought you were an attractive guy, but it's just I don't think you hold your liquor very well. When you are drinking, your personality changes. Some people are, they laugh or they're funny or they're mellow, but you're angry drunk.
Oh, all right.
I mean, you were cursing a lot. You were cursing at people around us, which
Oh, man.
I don't know if you remember this, but when we were leaving, you went nuts on a kid. You were a little 6-year-old. I mean, he
Molly.
was so small. Mason's a big guy, and he was like, "Hey, Packers, you suck this."
On a kid?
So, Mason, do you remember yelling at a little kid?
I do remember some small child wearing a green jersey, but that's something that, his parents never should have done to him.
It does give you hope that Jubal can find girls to date, but that's awful, dude.
We were just playing. That wasn't serious.
Do you get angry drunk often? Have you been in bar fights?
No. I mean,
that means yes.
Yeah, that means yes. You're right, Molly.
Well, when you're at a sporting event, I get wrapped up in it. I yell at kids too, so I kind of support.
But Molly shouldn't be dating a person like you.
Well,
is the point.
you don't know, Mom. Okay, that's fine.
A little judgy, but okay.
Yeah, a little bit. Molly, did it creep you out so much or ruin the date so much that you don't want to go out on a second date with him? Because we will pay for you guys to go on a second date if you're interested. I think that Mason would still like to.
I'm all about it, and I promise I will keep my drinking to 2 beers.
Okay. Molly, would you be interested in going out on a second date with him?
I mean, I'm
Please,
sorry. I just
come
don't
on,
think we are a fit.
How about this? Okay, so you're saying no now, but what if for the second date, me and Mason hang out a little, get a little tuned up, and then I send you guys to the Rainforest Cafe so we can just yell at every kid in there?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Since we started doing the second date updates, our email box
has been so full of people wanting to know why they've been blown off after a first date. It's ridiculous. Ashley is on the phone with us right now. She apparently met a guy on a dating website. His name is Nathan, right, Ashley?
Yeah.
Okay, so you met this dude online, and then you guys went out. How'd it go?
This was definitely one of the best dates I've ever had.
What'd you guys do?
We just went for drinks, and we instantly clicked. Like, we were laughing the whole time. We never had, like, those, pauses.
You sound very smitten with
Kind of-
Nathan after one date.
Like you might be in love.
It did feel that way. I've never had a date go so well.
So how'd the date end, and why hasn't he gotten back to you?
We kissed. It was great. To be honest, I totally would have liked to go back to his place.
Ooh.
Did you let him know that?
I kind of did, and he said he couldn't do that.
What do you mean you kind of did? Like, how'd you let him know? You said, take me back to your place now, I love you. Or like,
I did not do that.
Okay.
I think he was just trying to be, like, gentlemanly or romantic or whatever.
Okay.
Ashley, how long ago was this date?
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
He did text me a few days after and say, I'll call, but he didn't call. So I don't know if something happened, like, I don't know. It's confusing.
You don't think that maybe you being upfront about wanting to go home with him might have creeped him out, or he's just not that kind of dude?
He didn't seem creeped out by it.
If he texted, he probably can't be that creeped out, right? Like, he would just not text at all unless he was scared.
Yeah, he could be scared. He could just be being nice, because I'll text. In the past, I've texted girls when I haven't wanted anything to do with them. All right, Ashley, we're going to call him right after this and see if we can get an answer as to why he hasn't called you back, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Turn the lights on. What hurt this bad? The worst pain that I ever had.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Ashley emailed us after going out with Nathan. They had what she says was a great date. At the end of the night, they made out. She offered herself to him.
Sounds so creepy.
Is that a good way to say it, Ashley?
No, that's fine.
All right.
Of course it is. She said that it was love at first sight, possibly.
Yeah, so she was really, really into this dude. So we're going to call and get him on the phone. You ready, Ashley?
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to be crushed by this answer.
I don't know.
Just, dude, love at first sight. She's got a lot invested in this one date.
Hello?
Hey, is this Nathan?
Yeah, this is Nathan. Who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How you doing, man?
Why are you calling me?
Well, we have a mutual friend, a girl named Ashley. Do you know an Ashley?
Am I on the radio right now? I don't want to be on the radio if that's what's going on.
You are.
But
but before, just hear me out for a second, okay? We do a segment on our show called Second Date Update. Ashley emailed us wanting to know why you haven't gotten back to her after you guys went out and had what she thought was a great time.
If she's wondering if I've had a nice time with her, then I absolutely did. She was fantastic. She was a really great girl, and I wanted to give her a call back. I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
And why is that? She said that you texted her and said that you were going to call and then never called.
The problem is that I couldn't get in touch with her because I am married.
Oh, what? Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I thought she was really fantastic, and so I had to cut it off right there. You know,
Nathan, you guys met on a dating website. You're on a dating website and you're married?
Yes.
are you, like, in the marriage or are you separated?
Things have been going roughly for a while now, and I think that we're on the path to being separated.
Oh, my God. I can't believe this.
Nathan, Ashley's on the phone right now.
Of course she is.
I can't believe this. You're married? That's like my instincts are completely
Well,
off.
they say all the good ones are either married or gay. So you got a married one.
That's horrible. Oh, my God. All I can think about is his poor wife.
Yeah, so what's
Yeah,
the deal? Sorry, have you gone out with women off this dating website before?
I've kind of just started to test the waters a little bit because things are going really roughly. You know, there have been discussions about a separation, and I really did like Ashley, and I did not expect to ever kind of really hit it off that way with somebody. I just started to feel really guilty, I guess, about doing that.
Good.
You know, but
you should feel guilty. Like, you're messing with her, you're messing with me. Like, I haven't been that excited about somebody for a really long time, and then I'm just sitting around wondering why you haven't called, meanwhile not knowing that you're married.
Obviously, I'm not just going to come out and tell you that I'm married. It's a complication.
You shouldn't be out with me anyway.
That's a good point.
You know, it's easy to say that when you're not in the situation. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Nathan, how long have you been married?
3 years.
Too long, apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know why your marriage isn't working?
Probably because he's on dating sites. Look, man, you obviously have some stuff you have to figure out.
I mean, the crazy thing is that I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, like, if Ashley wanted to have a second date, then,
all right.
you know, that
So the
I would be interested in that.
The show will pay for you guys to go on a second date.
Thank God, right?
We're going to go ahead and pay for you to cheat on your wife.
No, we cannot pay for this date, dude. I'm serious. We cannot pay for this date. Every moral fiber in me is screaming no
But
right
isn't
now.
that part of our deal, though? That's what we do.
What if the wife comes along? Triple date.
Yeah.
We don't have the budget for that.
Guys, don't worry. I'm not going on another date with him. Like, if you, for some reason, you figure things out way down the line and you guys are separated, then maybe you can call me and I'll think about it. But I'm not going on a date with him.
So when you leave her, you got my number. Give me a call.
It's not a good choice, Ashley.
Man. Ashley, you got your answer.
Yeah.
Good luck on the dating site.
Thanks.
They both say
I was talking to her, man, not you.
Coming up.
Only Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Thomas is on the phone with us right now for a second date update. He's not even really sure if he wants a second date with the girl that he went out with, but he does know one thing. If he can't get a second date, he wants some of his money back.
What?
Yeah.
Thomas.
Thomas, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well. How you guys doing?
Good.
Pretty good.
So your email said you went out on a date with a girl and you think she might have just like used you to eat at a really nice restaurant.
Oh, yeah. This is the most expensive date I've ever been on.
Really?
And
Okay.
what made you want to spend all this money on this girl? How'd you meet her? What makes her so special?
We met online, and we've been texting for the last, month.
Okay.
So I thought things were, pretty solid. And I don't know. It's, the best first date I've ever been on, honestly.
Okay. And did you, before you guys went out, did you say, hey, we're both going to pay for the date?
Yeah, we were going to split it up.
So you knew that. Okay. But you ended up
Yeah.
paying for everything.
Yeah. I kind of, in the middle of dinner, was this is going well enough. I want to lock down a second date. And she was like, yeah, totally. So then when the check came, I offered to pay for the whole thing. And she was like, I'll get you on the next one.
Okay. How much was dinner, if you don't mind me asking?
It was $265.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, that's fancy.
I'll pay for this $260 dinner right now. You take me to Applebee's and drop 40.
That
That's
seems
pretty
fair.
much what you did.
Oh, God, I hope not.
Who picked the restaurant in the first place? I mean,
I chose it just because it is a nice place, and I figured it'd make a great impression.
Look, I have trouble spending over $50 on a date, and that's with my girlfriend who I've been with for over a year now. What makes you want to spend over $300 on a girl on a first date?
She's incredibly attractive, very, very good looking. Probably the best looking girl I've ever taken on a first date. And so I was like, great. I don't know. I thought that would seal the deal.
You do realize, though, when you ask a girl to a really expensive restaurant, usually it's kind of an unwritten rule that you're going to pay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of knew that going in, but that's why in the middle of the first date, I wanted to lock down the second one. I don't even care if the second date is as expensive. I just wanted the second date. She was that good looking.
But are you assuming that she would have paid for half if you hadn't offered?
Oh, yeah, she totally would have. She was reaching for a purse and everything, and I was like, no, I got this one. You get the next one.
Okay.
That's good.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date to set up your second encounter where she was supposed to pay?
So I texted her that night just to tell her I had a great time. She texted back one time. She said, I'm really busy. I'll call you back later. And then never called back. There was no return phone call.
All right. So an excuse, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Called her a day later, waited a couple days, texted again, left a message. I mean, at this point, I've called her now 3 times and gotten nothing.
Okay.
It's not good.
So do you want another date with her?
It's like at this point, she's blowing me off so much. I don't want another date, but if I'm not going to get that second dinner, like she said, I'll give the second one. Like, I want that half of the bill that I paid to be paid for then.
What? You actually want to call her and ask for your money back
A refund.
on your date?
Yeah. She sold me a bill of goods, and it's like, good, then like, pony up, you know?
This is less of a
second. Going to take me to dinner and then not answer when I text you, especially when we had a great date.
It's less of a second date update and more of small claims court right now.
At this point, she paid for her half with a peck on the cheek at the end of the date. That's what she paid.
Okay.
Sometimes that's worth $300.
So you guys didn't even really kiss or anything?
No. It was like, I was very nice at the end. It was just like a little kiss on the cheek, whatever. And I was like, okay, great. Like, I'll see you on the second date and hopefully get a little better kiss.
That's got to upset you if you drop almost $300 on dinner and that's all you get. Yeah, come on.
She's not obligated.
Yeah, you are.
Kind of now, yes.
Yeah, over $75, you have to at least kiss.
At least get to one base.
Yeah. $300.
Gotta have a good story out of it or something.
Yeah, seriously. $300, I think you better get pregnant. But all right, man. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, see if we can get her on the phone and get your money back or a date or something.
Great.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I think more second date updates should be like this.
Oh, yeah? Why?
I think more dates in general should be like this.
What do you mean?
If you go out with someone and you spend too much on dinner and then you think about it later and go, I wish I wouldn't have dropped so much money, you should be able to get at least half of your money back if you don't see that person again.
There's no return policy on dating.
Well, I think that's the problem right there, Lydia. There needs to be one. Thomas is on the phone with us right now. He went out with a girl named Laura, met her online. They had a perfectly fine time on the date. The issue that he's having, though, is he ended up spending like $300 on dinner.
Yeah.
When the check came, he said, hey, I'll pay for this, because she was reaching for her wallet. I'll pay for it as long as you get the next date. She agreed, and now she's not calling him back. So he's kind of over it.
At this point, I just want the money back. The second date, it's not as important. Just give me the cash.
Okay. All right.
You did say it was the most amazing date up until this whole money thing.
It was a very good date, and she's really hot.
Very good date. She's really hot. Kind of a user, though, because she didn't pay for the...
Oh, come on. He offered to pay.
The only reason I offered to pay was because she really genuinely seemed interested in the second date. Like, and now I feel just a little betrayed. Like, I feel like this kind of thing happens a little too often. Like, oh, yeah, second date for sure, and then nothing.
Yeah, and I think you're taking a stand right now for everybody who's ever had to pay for a meal and then hasn't gotten one bought for them in return.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to dial the phone number, see if we can get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome.
All right, hold on.
Hello,
Hi, is Laura there?
this is Laura.
Laura, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Do you know why I'm calling you?
I have no idea why you're calling me or how you know who I am.
I'll explain. I'm calling you because we recently got an email from a listener who went out on a date with you.
Okay.
And you are not calling him back. And so he emailed us to ask you, why are you blowing him off, basically? His name is Thomas.
Thomas?
Yeah, you remember going on a date with Thomas?
Yeah, it was just last week.
Right.
Wait, he asked you to call me?
Yes. He said that he's texted you once since your date. You said that you were really busy, and then he hasn't been able to get a hold of you. And at this point, he feels like you've blown him off, and he wants to know if he did something wrong.
That's what he said to you? I told him that I would call him back.
Right, but he said you never called him back. Is there a reason?
Yeah, there's a reason. Ever since I went on the date with him, like, my life's been pretty crazy.
Okay.
So you're just busy.
Yeah, I've been nonstop busy since the date. I haven't had time to call him back.
So you're not lying. You've been legitimately busy.
Yeah, my grandma's in the hospital. She was admitted to the hospital the day after our date.
Oh,
I've been in the hospital with
Right.
her the entire week. My whole family has.
So Thomas probably jumped the gun then by emailing a radio show to call you.
Yeah, I don't understand why he wouldn't just wait for me to call him back.
Well, he was just nervous because he had such a great time with you. He thought you might just be like, trying to blow him off and not talk to him again. And so he was nervous, I guess, and emailed us a little too soon to call you. People do this on our show all the time. It's called a second date update. I don't know if you've heard it or
Right,
not.
no, I mean, it's nice that he's that interested, but it's like, I don't understand why he had to get, like, somebody else involved. It's just, it
works. Hey, it works for a lot of people. So that's probably why. So you would actually go out with him again?
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought we were going to be going out again. It hasn't changed. I just have been busy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good news. But there is one other thing he wanted us to call you about.
Okay.
And that's the fact that he feels like you owe him some money.
Oh no, dude.
Wait, what?
Oh, Jubal.
Hold on, wait. Can she hear me? Can she hear me?
Laura, can...
I owe him money? For
no,
what?
No, you don't owe me money. Can she hear me?
Yes, she can.
Thomas?
Yeah, but you don't owe me money. I didn't realize that your grandma was
No, Thomas.
No.
You don't owe
What
me
owe you
money.
money for?
Nothing. You don't owe me money. I was concerned that you were blowing me off, but my God, I did not know. that
You were on the phone this whole time?
Yeah, I didn't know if you could hear me. I'm so sorry. I did not know that your grandma was in the hospital.
Yeah, Laura, that's how the second date updates work. We call with the other person on the line, and then they hear the reason why they're not getting a call back. Now Thomas knows that you actually wanted to go on a second date with him, and you have a legitimate excuse for not calling him back, but you do still owe the guy some money.
No, you don't. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that your grandmother was in the hospital. I'm so sorry.
It doesn't matter. What does that have anything to do with money?
It doesn't. I just told him that at the end of our, when I was going to pay, and you said that you get the second date. And I said, well, I want to go on a second date. And then they were like, oh, well, if it doesn't happen, then you should get your money back.
Okay, come on.
We didn't say that. You said you wanted your
Yeah,
money back.
no.
Be honest, Thomas.
Are you saying that you want me to pay for half of the date? Is that what
No.
you're saying?
I told him that, joking around, I said, if she doesn't go out with me again, I should just get
Thomas, come on.
No.
No, he was... Laura, Thomas told us when he was first talking to us, he told us about your date, said you had a great time, and was like, at this point, she hasn't called me back. And I don't care. I just want my money back because I shouldn't have had to spend so much on dinner if she's not going to call me back.
That's not. Whose side? You're
kidding me?
supposed to help me get a second date, and you're not helping me do that.
I'm on the side of justice right now, and I still think you're owed some money.
I don't know why you guys are laughing. I don't think this is funny. Like, this is
I don't either.
This is the rudest thing I've ever heard. So, is it true or not?
It's not true. It really. I was worried that I wasn't going to get a second date with you, and so I had them call you.
Thomas.
I'm being serious. I really liked you, and I'm so sorry. I am not a bad person. This is not indicative of my character. This is completely out of character, and they're the ones who are putting this in the realm of like wanting the money back. I don't care about the money.
Wow, Thomas.
Oh, Thomas, you didn't say that?
Sounds like there's a bunch of people that disagree with you.
Yeah, and they're doing it for ratings or whatever. I don't know why they're doing this.
You called us, Thomas.
This is awesome just to hear Thomas tread water right now.
Seriously.
Hey, Laura, I would love to ask you.
To be honest with you guys, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't really have time for this.
Well, all right, before you go, I know that you're busy. I appreciate you staying on the phone as long as you did. Would you go out on a second date with Thomas? We will pay for it. That way, neither of you have to worry about the money.
I'll pay for it. I don't care. I just want to go out with you. Again. I'm serious.
I'll pay for it, and then I'll call you after, Thomas, and get half my money back.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one.
No?
Oh God.
Okay, so if you won't go out on a second date with him, can we get that money back?
No, you guys can yourself.
Oh. All right, well...
What the was that? It's supposed to be second date update, not blow my second date up.
You said
really up.
You said you wanted to get money.
No, I said I wanted to go on a date with her.
Oh,
first,
come on, dude.
And that was
When
the
we
main
first-
thing that I wanted.
When we first talked to you, you said, I don't care if I get a second date. I want to get half my
you
cash.
blew it up. You just,
Thomas. It was clearly not
Yeah.
going to happen. We were at least trying to get you a check in the mail.
I don't. Laura's right. You guys just go yourselves.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
It's a second date update first. A double hang-up.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
The second date is over, and neither one of the parties is on the phone.
Hey, we just lost 2 listeners.
Yeah. Success, I think.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. Well, actually, lots of texts in at 78592. All hating on me. I don't understand what the big deal is. I was just trying to help the guy out for the second date update. Thomas called us, wanted us to ask Laura to give him a refund on his date because he spent a bunch of money. She wasn't calling him back. He said, if she's not going to call me back for a date, then I'd at least like some of my money back for the almost $300 that I spent.
He was just being
and
bitter
it comes out that she was just not calling him back because she was busy, legitimately busy.
Yeah.
And then I happened to drop the fact that he wanted his money back, and then she got pissed and didn't want to date with him. At the end, both of us told us to F off and then hung up the phone on us. I may have thrown him under the response to people like, Jubal, you broke bro code. Listen. There are certain times when it's okay to break bro code.
No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Like when we're trying to get ratings and we're trying to be funny.
For entertainment purposes.
For entertainment purposes, it is okay to break bro code. And yes, I did it.
It's his
Also,
life,
let's
though.
not remember this guy is not a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
He
He
said she should have
joking.
put out
You
because
guys.
he paid for an expensive dinner in the first part. Do you
Oh
not
my
remember
God,
that?
he did not
And he
say
wanted
that.
his money back for the... Come on, Brooke.
Yes,
like,
he did.
wanted his money back for the
wish I
date. That's the
would've
first
been
thing he
here
did.
When you guys recorded it, I think that he was just bitter and angry because he wasn't getting a call
That's like
back.
the first time you ever would stand up for a guy
Yeah,
like that.
wow.
If you would have been here and you would have said, I want my money back, you would have been like, you're a
No.
evil douchebag.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, look, all right, it's okay to break bro code
It is.
in instances like that.
No.
Because I knew it would be funny.
I don't.
And it was funny. Lots of people at 78592 think it's funny. And Jose pointed out, hey, but that's his life that you're messing with.
Yeah,
right?
that's what
That
I'm
is his
saying.
life that I'm messing with, but also he's on our show, and that's my paycheck that I'm hopefully making bigger by messing with his life. So that's why I did it.